Unbothered Energy, the art of releasing external validation. Chapter 1, The Addiction to Validation. Validation is a currency that many people spend their lives chasing. It begins quietly. Someone compliments you, and for a moment, you feel whole. That feeling becomes addictive. You start to measure your worth through reactions, approval, and recognition. When people agree with you, you glow. When they don't, you shrink. But needing to be seen is not the same as being fulfilled. External validation is a temporary high. Self-validation is permanent peace. Every time you adjust yourself to please others, you hand them power over your emotions. You start living in performance mode, curating your words, your look, your presence, just to control how others perceive you. And in that performance, the real you slowly disappears. Freedom begins when you stop asking, "Do they like me?" and start asking, "Do I like me?" Affirmation: I am not who others believe I am. I am who I decide to be. Reflection prompt: where in my life am I performing instead of living? Chapter 2, Reprogramming the Need to Be Seen. We all want to be understood, but the desire to be seen correctly can become a cage. You cannot control the lens through which others view you. Their perception is shaped by their wounds, beliefs, and projections. Trying to manage how people see you is like trying to stop the wind with your hands. Your job is not to control perception, it's to remain authentic regardless of it. Authenticity is magnetic. The moment you stop trying to be relatable, you become irresistible. The most powerful people on earth are misunderstood every day, and they keep creating anyway. They don't waste energy correcting rumors or explaining intentions. They know their truth will reveal itself through results, not rebuttals. Release the obsession with controlling narratives. Some people will never understand you because your energy exposes what they refuse to face in themselves. Let them misunderstand. You have empires to build. Affirmation: I release the need to be understood. My peace does not depend on perception. Reflection prompt: what parts of myself do I still hide to keep others comfortable? Chapter 3, The Freedom in Letting Go. Detachment is not indifference. It's mastery. When you detach, you stop carrying the weight of every opinion and emotion that isn't yours. You start protecting your peace like a priceless asset. Letting go is an act of strength. It means you trust yourself enough to no longer chase explanations, apologies, or closure. You don't need everyone to get it. You need to keep going. The world becomes quieter when you stop internalizing noise. You begin to hear your intuition clearly, the voice that's been drowned out by everyone else's expectations. When you stop trying to manage how people feel about you, you gain energy to pour into your evolution. You become lighter, calmer, and more magnetic. Detachment allows you to love without clinging, give without depletion, and walk away without resentment. Affirmation: I am safe without control. I let go and trust the flow. Reflection prompt: what would my life feel like if I stopped trying to control how others saw me? Chapter 4, Becoming Your Own Source of Validation. True confidence is self-created. It comes from evidence, seeing yourself follow through, keep promises, and handle challenges with grace. Every time you honor your word, you build internal wealth. You start to crave your own approval more than applause. You stop seeking mirrors and start being the reflection. Validation from within feels different. It's calm. It doesn't spike your ego, it anchors your soul. To cultivate it, build rituals that remind you of your power. Speak to yourself with tenderness in the morning. Acknowledge your effort before you seek results. Celebrate the unseen work. When you start recognizing your own progress, you stop chasing witnesses. You become the audience and the performer. Affirmation: I trust my judgment. I approve of myself completely. Reflection prompt: how can I celebrate my progress today without needing anyone else to notice? Chapter 5. The Energetics of Unbothered. Unbothered energy is not arrogance. It's energetic balance. It's the ability to feel the pull of chaos and remain centered anyway. When you master this, you no longer react, respond. Reaction drains. Response directs. Reaction is emotional. Response is intentional. Every time you choose silence over explaining, every time you pause before defending, every time you smile instead of proving you are conserving energy, that conserved energy becomes magnetism. Unbothered energy says, I know who I am. I don't need to broadcast it. It is quiet confidence wrapped in elegance. It's power that doesn't need validation to exist. Affirmation, I am grounded, calm, and unmoved by noise. Reflection prompt. What situations tempt me to react instead of respond? And how can I choose peace instead? Chapter 6. Boundaries, not walls. There's a difference between isolation and intention. Boundaries protect, walls imprison. When you set boundaries from love, not fear, you teach the world how to treat you. You stop tolerating half energy. You stop negotiating your peace. Boundaries are self-respect in action. They do not require long explanations, just consistency. Saying no is not rude. It's clarity. Protecting your energy allows your purpose to thrive. Hold your peace like a diamond rare, valuable, and off-limits to unclean hands. Affirmation. My boundaries are acts of love toward myself. Reflection prompt. Where in my life am I allowing access that drains me instead of feeds me? Chapter 7. Stepping into Unbothered Energy. Becoming unbothered is not a performance, it's a lifestyle. It's rooted in the feminine power of non-chase. You stop seeking, explaining, and convincing. You simply be. Presence is louder than proof. When you are grounded, people feel it. When you are sure, opportunities flow to you. To step into unbothered energy, slow down your responses. Stop rushing to fill silence. Let people wonder. Let energy speak. Stillness is your new strategy. Peace is your new flex. Affirmation. My calm is my currency. My energy is my influence. Reflection prompt. How can I express more power through silence this week? Chapter 8. Becoming unshakable. Being unshakable means mastering emotional stability. You no longer crumble when misunderstood. You no longer chase explanations when misjudged. People's opinions are projections of themselves. They see you through the filter of their experience. You can't take it personally. When you root your identity in truth, no external wind can uproot you. You become steady, like a tree. Storms may bend you, but they cannot break you. Unshakable women are not loud. They are consistent. They hold their posture even when the room shakes. Affirmation. I am anchored in truth. No opinion can move me from my purpose. Reflection prompt. What practices keep me grounded when criticism appears? Chapter 9. Living authentically and freely. Authenticity is liberation. It's waking up each day choosing to be honest about who you are and what you value. No costumes, no code switching, no shrinking. When you live authentically, you attract alignment. People who resonate will stay. Those who don't will drift. That's not loss, it's divine filtering. You will realize peace lives in transparency. Nothing feels better than walking in rooms where you no longer perform. Authenticity is not a trend, it's spiritual alignment. The closer you get to your true self, the easier life flows. Affirmation. I am free to be my full self in every space I enter. Reflection prompt. Where am I still dimming my light to remain acceptable? Chapter 10. Affirmations for Unbothered Energy. Read these slowly. Breathe between each one. Let them rewire your nervous system and remind you of your power. I am enough without applause. I no longer chase validation. I embody worthiness. I release the urge to explain my decisions. I protect my peace above all else. I am calm under pressure and confident in silence. My value is internal, permanent, and unshakable. I honor myself even when others misunderstand me. I am magnetic because I am authentic. I speak less and deliver more. I am not for everyone, and that is my power. Closing message. Unbothered energy is the ultimate form of self-love. It is not cold, it is clear. It is not dismissive. It is divine. When you stop performing, you start living. When you stop seeking, you start receiving. When you stop explaining, you start expanding. You were never meant to be everyone's favorite. You were meant to be your own foundation. The world becomes effortless when your peace no longer depends on its opinion. Walk through life softly but firmly. Let your calm speak louder than any defense. You are the validation. You are the standard. You are already whole. Final affirmation. I no longer seek to be understood. I seek to be at peace. I am unbothered, unshakable, and free.